The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another House of Stein Hot 10 show. The crew, three-fourths of the crew back from MegaCon. Unfortunately, Ben couldn't make it, so that was kind of a bummer. That was Ben. You were the only one that we were missing, bro.
Yeah,
everybody else was there. It was great.
I failed everybody.
I know. We gotta assemble this Voltron at least once.
I know, dude. It was fun though, bro. It was a lot of fun. C2E2 is going on right now. And what I got, dude, I got to give a big shout out to Greg Hopkins over at Boom because, and I'm going to show you guys something. He sent me something the other day. He's done this a couple of times, and hardly any of you guys has taken him up on this offer. But if you guys are at C2E2 and you go up to the Boom booth, and you say on Saturday, you go up on Saturday, and you basically tell them that show them that you're a member of either House of Stein or Beyond Wednesday's members. Either you could be one or the other, and go and show them and that you're part of that. And the first two people that will do that, he's going to give away I think he said he's going to give away either blind bags, two of the Frizen blind bags, or the Sveta variants. So go up to the Boom booth, show proof that you're members of Stein, House of Stein, or Beyond Wednesday's YouTube members, and let him know, and show some love, and he will reward you just like he did with this guy right here. Look at this. This is yesterday.
Wishing I went to C2E2 now.
Yeah, so this was yesterday. Pretty cool. That was
awesome.
Yep, first person to go up. Look how good that shirt is, man. I wish I would have got one of those. Greg, if you can get me one of these in a 5X, it would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated.
So what if I drove up there tomorrow and was like,
you should videotape it. You should videotape it. Yeah.
You didn't do that at San Diego?
No, I don't do that.
It was awesome. Like I went up to Greg at San Diego. I was like, "Hey, I'm on Beyond Wednesdays and the House of Stein," and then I was able to check out and get the body bags as the show floor opened.
Yeah, he's a good dude, and he's a big fan. He's a big fan of both channels, and we talk about him all the time, how he's one of the industry vets that has his finger on the pulse, and you can see that with what he's doing over there in the sales division over at Boom, and all the variants and cool stuff they're doing at cons. So I know Greg's not doing all
the cell phone, Brian. Can we call his cell phone and then say Beyond Wednesday, and then he can mail it to us
on your cell?
Pay for the shipping
device. Yeah. For sure, brother. For sure. So shout out to Greg and everybody at Boom Studios for just doing such a great job. So, by the way, before to continue with this, we got to give a big shout out to Big Clutch for what he did on Wednesday night. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see this, did you see this, Stein?
I saw it on Instagram. That is so amazing.
Dude, if you want to see the whole panel crying, like you can watch last week's Wednesday's episode.
Look at this back cover, you guys. Abby, so cool. Lola, Graves, Chip Spears. You got Blake, legs. So some have passed the Rainbow Bridge. Some are still here, but this is something special. So Clutch didn't tell any of us about this. All I heard was I need to reach out to Tony and Trish about having them on the day that Feral 21 comes out. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. You know, Feral has been such a big book this year for everybody, you know, talking how it's one of the best written books in comics. It's getting ready to do issue 21. Ghost, the character Ghost is such a great character. It's the deaf cat. And this is Ghost's story in this one. And Clutch went and had a exclusive cover drawn by the crew over at Feral, Tony and I think Tony and then I apologize for the colorist name. He killed this. And they did such a good job on this. They homaged Monsters #1, made it even look like a Keen Spot book, which is great. I mean, it was just a perfect homage. The trade dress, everything. And then he reached out to Mark, you know, to ask him if it was cool if we did this, and how his plan was to put all the doggies on the back. And look at that. How cool is that? Just so cool. Awesome. Doggies and kitties. So, and made me cry like a little baby seeing it. So, very, very cool. And it's limited to 500 copies, you guys. There's a foil and a cardstock. And it's limited to 500 copies, but he's only putting up like 150, I think, max, or 100. The rest he's going to give to us, you know, to cherish and do what we want with, and give it to family and friends and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. But really, really
I ain't
cool.
giving my copies to anybody, bro.
I'm preparing Graves to do his first signing.
That's so cool, bro. You totally should do that, dude. Get a paw print.
I'll probably do a coat. Yeah,
well, I got a paw print of Lola.
Oh,
so
bro.
I'm just gonna do a wax mold of
it.
And then do like what Aaron's doing is like a rubber stamp, dude.
Great idea, Hood. Great idea. I need to do that.
And then send it to everyone.
Yeah. I don't know if I got Abby's paw print. I got to check. But I'm definitely going to put this in the little area I have with all of her, with her ashes and everything. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. So shout out to Big Clutch. If you guys want to pick one of these up, as soon as the 100 or 150 that are available sell out, you won't be able to get them anymore. There's only 500 printed. So, and shout out to Mark for, you know, giving us his okay on this one. And then it's pretty cool. I'm sure Mark loves seeing Chip Spears on the back of it too. So, right? Isn't that funny, dude?
It's cool, dude, because of like, you know, Clutch took in Mama Dog and did a whole like kind of video documentary. You know, you followed Mama Dog for God, how many of like a couple of months, 3 months, 4 months, and then like Clutch said, we're just gonna keep her. You know?
Yeah. So
we talk about Mama Dog has her own Instagram profile.
She does. She's killing it, dude. She's killing
Great
it.
Name. Great name.
Yep.
Oh, look, there's my dog.
Oh, look at Lola. Good shit. So, all right, you guys, we've got we didn't do anything last week because of MegaCon.
Now I'm all fucking depressed, bro. Like,
oh,
you know,
no.
We
There's
need
no
a
reason to
fucking
be
blow
depressed.
book or something, dude.
Shout out to Alex
Come on,
dropping the
put out
link
a
in the
blow
chat.
book, man. Let's see if I find a blow book, dude.
I ran across a few. I did, again, they're not viewable though.
Oh wow, it was that bad you didn't even share it to us?
Yes, the one was so bad that I couldn't even share it to you. It was so bad.
That's crazy. It has to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Will you send it to me anyways?
Yeah, take a peek at it. I mean, I trust you.
Hold on. You know what? I'll find it. I'll send it to you. I'll find it again.
Yeah, real quick.
Funny.
Big shout out to Brad Simpson for his work on that cover as well. colorist over at that's helping with Farrell and a lot of the covers.
Oh
and
yeah,
the
man.
stuff that they do over there. There's such a great group of creators over there. We have Tony and Trish on the show, the channels quite often, but we've never had Tone or Brad on. It would be nice at some point to get all four of them on to come and talk. Maybe this issue 21 to 25 are major issues. And when Tony and Trish came on with us on Wednesday to talk about it, they kind of let us know that everything culminates with 25. If you guys haven't read issue number 21 of Farrell yet, at the very end of the book, couple characters show up that you might love if you know Tony and Trish and Tone's work. But issue 25 is going to be an important issue, so we're going to try and get him back on after issue 25 comes out to talk about it, and maybe that'll be a good time to get Brad and Tone on as well too. So yeah,
It's just crazy, Brian, how that shit intersects. Because like, I pressed books for Trish, and we became friends, and she was always on Comic Book Women and all that, and then
Flip Side back in the day.
she even did pieces for me and stuff for my other dogs that I had to put down. But for them to homage Mark's art and then have my dog on the back, and then have Beyond Wednesdays another badass variant, like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, dude.
Well, I think that's one of the things that I'm very proud about is that, Clutch has kind of really helped with that one thing that was so hard for us to kind of figure out. And we always wanted to do really cool variants here, on the platform. And even back in the Flipside days, we tried, and it's hard. But, Clutch kind of helped us push through that. And he's really kind of, taken us under his wing and helped us with what we want to actually achieve on that end. And every variant that I think that we've been part of since the first Grommets variant has been
They're
just
bangers,
spectacular. Yeah. And I'm proud about that. And I think we all are. So it's good shit.
I can't believe I didn't wear my big Clutch shirt to make a con.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
dude. I was folding clothes, and I said, like, man, I should have brought it, dude.
Well, it was crazy
It's
because it was
literally right there.
I had it in my clean pile of clothes that I just because I needed to do laundry, and I was like, kind of like, oh man, I was like, I
Like,
could have worn this to the car.
Brian, you got to tell Clutch to give you one of those shirts, dude.
I
Those
got
are
one.
Fucking, they
Yeah.
are comfortable as shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're definitely meant for big boys.
Yeah.
So because
It's
Yeah.
the same, man.
no, because this is a medium and it feels like it's like a large.
That's what I thought.
That's
You meant.
it
That's funny.
was like when I got it, I was like, did he send me a medium? I was like, I had to double check the tag.
Well, we started a little late tonight, so we're going to get right into it with the Almost 10.
Almost done.
This is a good one. This is one that a lot of people don't talk about. They will start now because it had a really good sale. And you never see this one sell, but now that there has been a graded sale of it in a decent amount, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be looking for this book or this magazine. Comics Interview Magazine from 1990, issue number 81, the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man cover.
Did this come out before or
Same-
after Spider-Man 1?
Same time, I believe.
Same month?
I think so.
I like this cover better.
I like the Marvel Age one better.
No, I mean I like this better than the Spider-Man 1.
Oh, really?
You don't like the Perch? You rather see him
bro.
kung fu kicking?
Dude.
I do not like the Perch. But yeah, 555 for a CGC 9.6 on this one. All-time high.
Wow.
But this is the first 9.6 sale ever. So
damn.
Have you even played the Spider-Man game? Like it's like half the fun is just perching on the in the middle of the like city.
yeah, but
Sorry, I can't get over that.
Wow. Well, this is I've talked about this before, but these are the type of things that I love. And one of my eBay saved searches is like comics interview magazine lot, because they'll just put up lots of them and you could see kind of what's in there sometimes. Sometimes you can't, but um, anytime I go into a comic shop and they have these two, I'll look for them, look through them. So cool shit. All right. Moving on to another photo variant cover that is, I don't know where it came from. Batman issue 139, the Colin Farrell Penguin photo variant. Had a decent 9.8 sale.
So these are from that like entertainment company, because they did the Colin Farrell, but they also did a Zoe Kravitz cover of this as well. I can't remember the name of it. Not that I would mention it anyways, but
like the company that takes pictures at the cons and stuff like that, or
no, I think it's the same company that did. What was that one that did like the M&M cover, or the I think it was maybe the M&M covers? What was the name of that place?
Oh,
it's like some kind of entertainment company or something like that. But
I know what you're talking about.
The whatever verse or something like that. Like, isn't that what the website they sell off of?
I can't remember, but
oh, they're saying in the chat. I know what you're talking about now.
I can't remember.
I'm not gonna say it.
Liger says he wants to see the Zoe Kravitz one, but 120 for a 9.8 of this, which is, I still, every time I look at this penguin, I can't believe that that's Colin Farrell.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's not him.
It just does not look like him at all. But
it's pretty good price, and there's hardly any. I looked for cover price, doesn't have this listed. There's not very many of them on eBay too, if I'm not mistaken. So
is this an official DC book though, or anything like that? Or
yeah,
it is. It's Batman. Yeah, it's Batman 139.
Okay.
Yep.
That is. So there it is. Celebrity Authentic.
Yes. Celebrity Authentic. Okay. CA. So, all right, moving on. This one's interesting. A Total McClay book. King of the Dead, issue number 4 from Fanico in 1994.
This could have been the blow book of the week, I think.
Is he eating Jawbreakers?
$80 raw for this thing.
Ooh. I wonder if there's anything with this. You know what I mean? Like,
is it $20 a head?
Yep. Nope. $10 a head.
Oh, dang it!
It's a discount.
$10 per head.
So Steve Niles, is this a Steve Niles book?
I don't know. Is it?
Yes, Steve Niles' story. So that's interesting.
I bet you Alex Lodemeyer has this book now.
He's a big Steve Niles fan. I know that.
Yep.
Huh. It's based on a Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game? That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
It is the last issue though, so
there you go. Oh, Steve Niles book too. So $80. Tough book. I wonder what Steve Niles first. I'm gonna have to look to see if Steve Niles is in the Beyond Wednesday's Creator First list. So, all right, moving on. Next, we have a tough Lobo book. You see this book and you're like, it's not a tough book. Lobo issue number 1, the Bisley, famous Bisley cover. But this one's special. This is the sealed Chamberlain Farms issue. Now, I don't know what Chamberlain Farms is.
What the fuck is that?
Cumberland Farms.
Cumberland Farms. Sorry, Cumberland Farms.
I don't either.
Is it a grocery chain?
It is a grocery chain.
Okay.
I had to look it up. It's apparently in Florida and like the Northeast. I was so confused. So there's been like 3 or 4 sales of this book.
Never heard of them.
Some of them have, so they're all sealed, but some of them have the 298 sticker on them, and then some of them have a 398 sticker on them.
Yeah,
but
the
they're all
green one.
they're all reprints of the original, and they're I mean, they've got the brand new barcode on them. I
That's
couldn't really
interesting.
see. I didn't see anything that like notated that it was some kind of an exclusive. I was so confused by this. I was like, "What?" But it sold for $40, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, and
Some
there's
kid
a
that-
bunch of them that sold 50, 60. I saw a couple $59 sales.
Some kid at the grocery store bought them all and is selling them now for 50
Well,
or 60
I bet you. I feel like now that we say that this is a Florida chain, I feel like I've seen Jesse James Comics show these books before on an industry show. You know,
might be right.
Yeah. So
But I mean, when did this come out? I couldn't even figure out when it came out.
it had to be recent, man. It had to
Yeah,
be
look
within
at
the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Didn't
Isn't it,
they?
like the cover a reprint? Hasn't that cover been done before on like a prestige format book?
I thought they reprinted Lobo 1 not too long ago, like a
No,
year
but
ago.
this cover is definitely a fucking reprint. Let me see. Hold on, I'll tell you. Hood's on the case. Mama, talk to me, Goose. Let's see.
So I guess if you know where these come, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't even know that they sold comics in.
Yeah,
like,
it is an old Lobo cover. Thank you, Tony. It's an old Lobo cover they redid for some grocery store, I guess.
Yeah, this is an old Lobo cut. This is the original OG.
Yeah, from Lobo 1.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but that's a reprint of the
Oh, yes.
OG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like the dollar, except for this actually has like a regular barcode, which
Mhm.
actually, when you zoom in on the barcode, I think it says $4.99, but then they sold it for $2.98. So it's very strange.
See, the
That makes-
original one shows 99 cents where the 298 I guess. Can
So
you see that?
no,
Yeah.
that's a wrap, Joe, and that's a sticker that's on the
Yeah,
wrap.
it's a sticker on the bag, on the poly
Oh,
bag.
on the bag. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I guess you could
so-
take the sticker out and put it
So
on the book.
my assumption is that Cumberland Farms got a mass discount on this comic, right? Because there's no way they would, buy it at whatever retailer price and then sell it for $1 profit or whatever. To me, that doesn't make sense. I would assume it's something like Walmart, like a Walmart deal, right?
Ollie's, like how Ollie's gets their books.
Yeah, exactly. Like where it's like
Just seems
testing
like
out.
I mean, like of all covers, I mean, of all books to have at a grocery store, this seems very strange to have Lobo.
Mhm.
Hey,
Totally.
maybe Lobo's big in that area.
I don't know.
Hey,
look, it's Lobo.
Have you ever done Florida Man and then a random date?
What's that?
Like, just read the news article. Like, just put Florida Man and then like today's date or like today's date 5 years ago,
Mm.
and then see what happens. And it's always something crazy. So
Still only
it makes
35
sense why
cents.
Low is up.
Says, not sure why this is $40 versus the original. Is the original more pricey? No.
The original in a 9.8, I just saw you can get one for $110.
Yeah. By the way, big shout out to Still Only 35 Cents, a great content creator. And he's one of the people that we've talked about on Drama Alert before, where he had his storage locker broke into and they stole all of his comic collection. I don't know if he's gotten it back yet. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but I saw recently that another person that he knows in his area had a comic collection stolen out of their storage locker. So that brings me to saying this: if you have your comic collection and your beloved comics in a storage locker, be careful. Be careful, because they're being broken into like crazy right now. So, all right.
Yep.
Moving on to the next book. 2 books here. One, we can't show on YouTube, but this is very interesting. Did you do any research on this one? Ivan the Pervy Ghost.
Bro, I didn't.
Bro,
even know
that's
what,
badass.
I didn't know what I was looking at. I just saw the price and I was like, "What on earth is going on?"
Bro, you're gonna trip. Check this out.
Is that Slave Leia, bro?
It is, bro. And this is Dan Mendoza Action Lab from 2017. It had to be taken down. They withdrew it amid a Twitter controversy. Yes, this was back in 2017. Action Lab Entertainment shared a number of exclusive covers for their New York Comic Con. Ivan the Pervy Ghost ended up creating controversy on Twitter, resulting in the company yanking the title from the event. The pervy nature of the cover hasn't been called into question. Action Lab is one of the companies that we routinely discuss. Risque nude variants. The sexual harassment cosplay is not consent. Implications the cover brings to those who attend one of the larger comic book conventions in the United States is a big deal. And I don't get that at all. But they put out a statement saying that it was never my or Action Lab's intent to promote or make light of cosplay consent issues. We recognize that sexual harassment of cosplayers is a very real issue, and particularly that it's some of our own creators have spoken out of in the past. In retrospect, we agree that the cover of Ivan's is still ill-considered, and we will be removing the cover as one of our exclusives. We would like to apologize on behalf of Action Lab Danger Zone for any and all rude, inappropriate tweets, as we do not believe these tweets were done by any Action Lab staff, but by a malicious third party. So it got really deep, this whole thing. And there was only 100 of them, okay? But supposedly only like maybe 10 have gotten out into the public.
That is crazy.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing they all didn't get out because, like, I'm looking at this, and that makes me want to go to a con and bother a whole bunch of cosplay girls. Right? 'Cause now that I saw it, Pervy Ghosts get away with this, right? And
Good
Slave
for you.
Leia looks cool,
I love you,
cool
Hood.
with it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, girls, come here.
Can
So-
we recreate this cover as a picture?
Well, there's something kind of crazy about this. I don't know if this is true, but supposedly there was another book where this book showed up in, if that makes sense. Like there was a maybe another Action Lab book that this showed up in. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah. Dollface number 9. So this makes me wonder, because of this, what is this Dollface number 9? Featuring the now famous Ivan the Pervy Ghost, this volume is sadly not even particularly titillating. So Dollface number 9 might have this character in it, but I don't know if it has the same story in it. So if anybody knows the whole backstory to this, we'll wait till we have Dan and maybe Nightmare on to talk about it. But I would love to know if you guys in the chat or that are watching this on the replay know anything about this as well, because this sold for a ton of money for the set.
Yeah, $13.50.
Damn, bro. I got to go through my Mendoza covers, dude. I know I've got a Dollface run, but like the one on the cross, I don't think I have.
Dude, Mendoza's stuff's
that's
going
like-
crazy right now. And he's in C2E2 right now signing. So if you guys are going to go to C2E2, stop by his booth and tell him that we talked about this book on the show. So I don't know who the other character is supposed to be. Is that Harley? That's Harley. Okay.
Yeah, Harley.
Yeah.
Harley and Slave Leia. Dude.
Ivan the
Comic-Con.
Pervy Ghost. Yeah. Yep. So crazy. All right. Tony says, I've got Dollface 15 graded on eBay right now, and Pervy is on the cover. So there you go.
Let's pull it up. Let's see what Pervy looks like on that cover.
Dollface 15. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I'm starting to get attached to Pervy over here, bro. Isaac, dude, he ought to
Have you
just
ever
do
been
a
jealous of
solo
a ghost?
cover of Ivan, dude, the Pervy Ghost.
Well,
Have you ever
I don't-
been jealous of a ghost before?
oh, this one right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Let me see. Let me see.
he's just right there.
Instead of the O.
Hey, did I
Is it-
press that one for you, Tony? That other one looks familiar, dude. If it's a 9.8, that's the one I pressed for you.
Shout out to Mighty Mel V, who is in the house.
What's up?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
send him
good
a
to see
link.
him. He's got the link. He can jump in.
He's got the link.
Yeah. By the way, the funniest thing happened this in MegaCon with Mighty Mel V. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I'm going to show it to you anyways. This was hilarious. So the Whatnot news about gambling had broke, okay? And Whatnot breaking under the fire, right? And all this stuff. Look at this. They used the pic of Mighty Mel V at the New York
there he
City Comic Con way back in the day.
I knew it.
When they first started. So
That's what happens when you pose for stock photos.
Look at that.
That's the real Phantom Menace right there, bro. The Emperor.
Oh my gosh.
Let me just say that the people that are filing that anyways are ridiculous. That is
Yeah.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here's the funniest part. He doesn't even sell cards.
It doesn't even sell cards.
He doesn't even
That's
sell
what you
comics
think.
anymore.
That-
Yeah.
That's what you think. He's selling cards right there, bro. I put that
face of
picture into
gambling.
ChatGPT and it says, yep, he's a card seller.
Oh, so he's the guy that's in charge of backyard breaks this entire time.
We're going to
That's
let the
funny.
streets decide.
It says March 2026. That's wrong. This was what, like when Whatnot first started, that first month they were going on. So, anyways, shout out to Mighty Mel V.
Even when he's gone, he's news. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Yeah. So,
Hey, you never retire. They just pull you back in, man.
yeah. Yeah. All right, moving on. This one's interesting. Dai Katana, issue number 1. This was written by John Romero, and I think it was a video game, but this was put out by Image and Top Cow in the year 2000. I'm pretty sure it was a promotional issue, but I could be wrong.
It's what it kind of looked like.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up on my comic shop, so it had to have been some kind of promo book or something like that.
Mhm.
And that's a Silvestri cover, right?
Yep, Silvestri
Is
cover.
that a standard size book or is
Yes.
that like one included with the video game?
No, I
No,
believe
it
it's
looks like
standard size.
Yeah. I'd never heard of this book. I'd never even seen this book. Have you guys ever heard of this before?
No, I haven't even heard of the game.
I was just about to say that. What game?
And it was written
Games
by
this
John
work?
Romero, which is interesting, you know?
What's the book called? Dai Katana?
Dai Katana.
Katana.
DAI.
Yeah. I don't know. So for like $40, but I've never really heard of this.
Yeah, I love
I
promo
probably
books.
if I would have seen this, I probably would buy it. Like if I saw in the back issue bin for some reason.
I couldn't even find
Mostly
this
just
on
'cause of the
cover
items,
price.
yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. Zabit says this game has an infamous story/history. It was the follow-up to John's Doom and Quake games, and it completely sucked.
Oh, that's why no one's heard of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that means it's probably worth money if you can find it.
Yep. Yep. So, all right. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mark Spears Monsters MegaCon variants is on the Almost 10. And there was a ton of them. An absolute ton of them. So this doesn't include any of the medals because the medals were super limited and they sold for ridiculous amounts. This is all for the card stocks. And I think most books, if not all of them, were limited to like 125, right? Or was it 250? I can't remember.
I
But
think it was like it was different. Like the like some of them were like maybe 100, from what I could tell. I mean, I wasn't there, so you guys would probably Joe should know.
Yeah.
He was right there.
He was at the booth.
Yeah,
He was at the
I
booth.
was there, man.
I could tell you.
It's-
So it looks like there is a. Let me see if I can bring this up. Maybe not. Maybe I can't. It's too small. 100 print run, 150 print run, 100 print run. Yeah, they're all over the place. So looks like about 150 to 40 on the print runs for these.
That
Because the monster balls and the muscles were print runs of 40, I believe.
yeah.
Hey, is the one with the two girls? Is that an homage to Ivan the Pervy Ghost?
No, but I bet you Mark could draw it in there, man. That'd be badass, dude.
Oh, just add a little remark.
Add a little ghost in there. You got Ivan the Pervy Ghost. There it is.
Oh man, I tell you, in hand that book is beautiful, and so is that one. I mean, just some great covers for Orlando. That that Slayer, like there was one that was like kind of orange, but that metal. And Brian could testify to this when we were up in the eBay Live booth, and he pulled out that metal, and it was that
Ruby red.
ruby red,
Beautiful.
and the shimmer on it. It was fucking fire, bro. I mean, that went fucking cheap,
Dude.
I think it went for like $385.
Dude, my head was so crazy at MegaCon that I brought some books to get signed by Mark, but I totally forgot to buy the variants I wanted. I didn't even get. I wanted the shark one. I didn't even get the shark one. Yeah, I didn't get the shark one. I wanted the shark one. I wanted one of the metal red Slayers. I wanted a foil of the Halloween one. I forgot to pick up my freaking variants. So
You almost forgot your books too. You left me with all your books to get signed.
Oh, that's right. And Aaron was throwing a fit. Brian just left me here.
yeah.
I go, where's Brian? I don't know. I've got his books here. I was like, okay, Aaron, sorry, dude.
I was
That was-
hangry at that point
Yeah,
in time.
hangry. Yeah,
MegaCon
he
was
was
crazy,
angry.
bro. MegaCon was nuts. So, but decent prices on all these so far on the secondary market.
Yep.
Congratulations to the person who bought the original art of that Hatter cover for, I think it went for like 1,800 or something like that. So, congratulations to them. That's crazy. All right. Next, The Crow Death and Rebirth, issue number 1, the Hastings variant.
So it's an interesting cover.
It is.
I didn't know Dave Mustaine was on the cover.
Do you think
Kinda
that looks like
looks like
Dave
that.
Mustaine?
No,
No.
it looks like one of the dudes from Kiss.
Yeah.
It looks like a chick with some seriously big hands, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It does kind of look like a
Um,
chick. It's a James O'Barr cover, by the way.
But so, and I don't really know how. Did you guys have any Hastings around you before they closed?
No.
Oh yeah,
I did, but it was about an hour and a half away.
I grew up around two Hastings. There was one in my college town, and then there was before they closed, there was one that was like maybe like a 30-minute drive from where I was now.
We didn't have a Hastings right here. We had one in Richmond, Indiana, which it's about 45 minutes from me. And then there was a pretty decent size one down in Richmond, Kentucky. Don't know why they have Richmond, Indiana and Richmond, Kentucky, but I hit one of them up as they were closing. And I mean, you could buy books from for like 10 cents a piece. And like all their Hastings variants you could get for like 10 cents.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this I don't think I ever saw this one. I don't think I've ever seen this one. But it sold this week. 2 separate sales: a raw $90 copy and a CGC 9.8 for $145. They both sold this week.
I pick up Hastings books anytime I see them, so because
Yeah,
I like having them in my collection. It's fun to pick up, and then
I do too, but I don't think I would pick this one up.
yeah, I probably pass on this. But do you know who ran the comic division for Hastings?
Mm-mm.
One of the retailers now that exists. I'm not gonna say who.
Oh,
out of
you
respect.
can't do that, Aaron. What the fuck?
I'll tell. I've
Just
said,
say
I
it.
say
We've
all
said
the
it
time.
before. We've said it before on multiple shows.
It's Darren from Unknown.
Unknown, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ran
I
2
did not know
businesses
that.
into the ground. 2 for 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Hastings had other problems besides just they weren't just a comic book store. It was
Right.
basically like a Best Buy and Barnes and Noble all in one store. It's like the best way to describe it, right? Because like you could buy like any kind of physical media there, like
Yeah, I mean they were
yeah,
nice. The layout.
music, like they had video rental, like it was basically every store you can think of all in one store.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
all right, moving on. Vic and Blood: The Chronicles of a Boy and His Dog.
Oh, classic.
Is this a classic? Do you know this?
Yeah, it's like an old school. It's an old school movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's one of those classic movies that was made in like the 60s or 70s or something like that. I just remember a friend growing up, his dad was like if y'all are getting into movies, you need to watch this, and it was a really
Oh wow.
good. Yeah, so it's one of those like survival stories with post-apocalypse stories with a boy and his dog.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of that. That's cool.
I hadn't either.
I feel old now.
That dog looks scared as shit, though, man. He's like, "Wow, walk
So,
out of here."
so the what sold this week was basically this hardcover that was leather bound, and it's signed and numbered out of 1,000, and sold for 175. But I've never heard of it either.
Oh, it starred Don Johnson. Wow, I didn't know that.
Don Johnson. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
when he was a kid.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
I can't believe I'm the only one on this panel that's seen the movie too.
All right.
Yeah,
That is kind of
like
crazy.
usually you're telling me like go check out this film, go check out this film.
Yeah, well, it's kind of
The
crazy
tables
when we
have
when we find out Yee has never seen Goonies. There's a problem.
True.
Yeah, I can't-
$175.
And Goonies still holds up, man. It's still a
Fucking A.
watchable movie, man.
Hell yeah.
You know?
I did finally watch it from beginning to end, like because I seen pieces of it. Is what it was. I just never
okay.
sat down. Yeah.
They still keep talking about that they're going to make basically a part 2 Goonies,
Yeah, they
and all
need
the
to.
kids,
Hey,
are all
bro.
going to be grown up.
The best line in the Goonies movie was when Chunk, what was his name?
Chunk?
The fat kid?
Yeah, Chunk.
Chunk.
Chunk. That motherfucker said he smelled ice cream, dude. And I thought that was the funniest shit. He goes, "Hey, wait a minute, I smell ice cream." Like, man, that was awesome. Man.
Bro, that movie's so classic, dude. So classic. I mean,
For
it's so
telling,
class.
dude.
It's so classic that they made a TV show about it called Stranger Things. So,
Yeah, true. True that.
all right, moving on. This one's crazy. Last one of the almost 10, and this is something that I've never seen, never heard of. The Image Comics Fan Club New Year's Pack.
I had never heard of this either. So from what I could tell is you get like several different books out of this. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a Max Ashcan. There's a Bone book. Look at this. That's
Oh wow.
the Image scene on the inside. There's a Max Ashcan for Max number 3 signed by Sam Keith, it looks like.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Rest in peace.
I don't know if I could let something like that go.
Bone the
If you had-
Source Book. That's crazy. I've never seen that. A Cyberforce and Max poster.
I've got the Bone Source book, but I didn't know it came out of this thing.
Yeah, this is what everything is in there.
Wow.
Happy 1996. Here's your Image Fan Club New Year's pack. You'll find all kinds of Image goodies inside, including a copy of our antique 1993 Image Scene catalog. Wow. So they put that out 3 years later in this. That's got to be rare. The Image Scene is something usually only reserved for retailers. We hope it makes your new year a little brighter. You might have noticed that there hasn't been a Mighty Eye in your mailbox lately. We are sorry to say that the Mighty Eye has been canceled. That's I have one of those right behind me. It was like their version of previews. And the Image Fan Club newsletter that you should be receiving in January. Fan club members will then receive a newsletter every other month for the duration of their membership. It will have lots of Image news and information, as well as contests and other interesting tidbits. To be fair, we are offering you the option, if you feel that newsletters and other membership benefits do not sufficiently make up for the cancellation of the Mighty Eye, you may cancel your membership and receive a $5 refund. We would like all members to return the enclosed postcard so we can update our files. The Image Fan Club will be better than ever in 96, and we want everybody to be happy with their membership. From Kelvin, Image Fan Club coordinator.
That's pretty cool.
Right? That's super cool, dude.
Wonder where Kelvin is today.
I know, right?
He's probably creating YouTube content somewhere, I imagine.
I see chats write something in the chat, right?
Yeah, right. That's cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the almost 10. Let's get into the list.
Hey, how many people we got in?
How many likes we got? Hood is asking. Hit that like button. We have, let's see here. We have 122 people watching now. Hit that like button, you guys, ASAP.
How many likes do we have right now?
Well, there's 122 people watching right now.
Okay.
Let's see how many there are likes. 122 people. There is 48 likes, you guys.
What the fuck,
48
man?
likes. Hit that like button. It means a lot.
God damn it, dude.
It means a lot. Almost as much as the cost of this Wow, That's a Magazine. Sorry, Wow, What a Magazine, number 3 from 1936. That's a pretty crazy cover of Dillinger, right? Is that supposed to be Dillinger?
Bro, that was 90 years ago. I was not alive. I'm old, but not that old. Come on.
Well, it sold for
Jack Dempsey.
a crap ton of money.
Yeah, this first of all, again, how do you get a CGC 7 when I get CGC 5.5s on?
Well, that's
Modern.
a
Boats.
Will Eisner cover. It's got Bob Kane art in it. It's got Ripley's Believe It or Not and Popeye in it, and Adventures of Fu Manchu, and Jack Dempsey writes about Popeye. So Jack Dempsey wrote about Popeye's punch in this issue.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy,
right? So old school Will Eisner cover too. That's cool. Yeah, sold for a lot. What did it sell for?
7,300.
Wow. Freaking Heritage killing it, man.
So it's $1,000 a point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep. He's doing some math tonight.
I,
So
It's a
that
stash.
that algebraic equation there.
He's doing history lessons and math, man. He's just going his new job, man. It's just making him smart.
Dude, I had a really good meeting, and then like earlier today. So, and then I celebrated all the way home, and then I like celebrated a little bit more, and then I guess I'm still doing math in my head. Or something.
That's a cool golden age book, though. Nice honorable mention. All right, regular honorable mention this week: a beautiful Q cover from some really good retailers out there. I know we don't talk about retailers on the show a lot, but the retailers who were involved putting out this book are a great group of retailers, and this is a great cover. This is the unmasked cover for Absolute Wonder Woman number 17. This is a C2E2 variant.
Yeah, so if you're up there, I think they were selling this plus the Souza Mica for like $40 or $50 for both of them.
Oh wow!
And this one's selling for $70 on the secondary market.
Yeah, they sold out on their whatnot today. I talked to them today. So
Yeah, great retailers.
This,
all three of them great retailers.
Was this someone we celebrated their birthday with?
It is. It's one of them, yeah.
Okay.
One of them, yeah.
Okay.
And another retailer that has long been one of the best retailers in the game. And then another great content creator as well. All great people. Great job on this one. Love that they did the unmasked variant on this too. The masked variant is great too. Q has been killing it. He was one of the main people at MegaCon that people were standing in line for. I felt like people at MegaCon were waiting for like 5 major artists. It was Mark, Brett Bean, Q, Will Jack, and Dan Quintana. Those, and I'll throw in another one, Clayton Crane. Those were the lines that were always long for me that I saw.
EOM, he was crazy.
That's what. He was one of the people I mentioned. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Q. So.
Yeah, Q and EOM, same person.
Is it?
Yeah, Q is his name. Q-ong
okay.
You're thinking of Quintana.
Yeah, you're thinking of Quintana.
I was thinking of Quintana.
No.
Yeah, because everyone called him Q too.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because goes by Q. His real name's Q-ong, but he goes by Q. So
some guy at B Selden says Otley.
Otley's line wasn't as crazy as the other guys, I don't think, was it?
Nope. They capped it off like every morning. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So like, it didn't look crazy, but like you had to be there within the first 30 minutes to get in.
I'll tell you what,
first section of autographs.
Brett Bean's line was the craziest out of the con. No doubt about it. From day one, it was the longest. Every time I walked by it, it was crazy.
Honestly, there were so many stacked artists at this con. Like, it was a shocker to see who didn't have a line. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just like a personal thing. But JTC, his line was crazy busy too the entire time.
I like this one because it's not as muscular. I love Q's art, but he gets too muscular sometimes. The abs have abs on abs. You know what I mean? The muscles have muscles. It's kind of crazy. But this one's beautiful. Really good. What was it selling for in the secondary market?
70.
Nice.
That's not bad.
All right, number 10 this week. Chuck Norris issue number 1. First Chuck Norris in a solo title from Marvel in 1987. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. So this is a crazy book right here. I wonder what his first appearance. It's got to be like Deadly Hands of Kung Fu or something like that was his first appearance, I imagine. But this is his first solo appearance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did they make a comic for that Bruce Lee movie that he was in?
Well, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu had some Bruce Lee stuff that he might have been in.
Oh, gotcha.
But that was also
book came in a 3-pack in a Marvel multi-mag.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember when you could buy these for $10.
Mhm.
Yeah, these were dollar books.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
Well, now 9/8 are 350, which is an all-time high. 9/6s are 220, which is an all-time high. Yeah, these were everywhere.
Nice.
but-
I forgot what movie was he in where it was he was a POW, and I thought it was the coolest shit. And
Where they
were
kept
trying to
remaking them.
Yeah, they were trying to torture him, and they put a bag over his head with some rats that were going to gnaw his face off, and he fucking ate the rat. And I thought that was the coolest shit. I thought that was the coolest shit, dude. I think it was Missing in Action.
Yeah,
right?
Missing in Action, right?
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Thank you, Kenny Bishop.
Yeah, Tony Fix said it. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 20, first appearance of Chuck Norris. There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
So, excuse me. All right, number 9 this week.
Brad. Pass.
Another rest in peace book to the late great Sam Keith, The Max, issue number 1.
Yeah. What a shame, dude.
Yeah,
This was
so
a bad
young,
motherfucker, man.
so young.
Yeah. Unexpected.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
unexpected
random.
for us, but I guess he
Yeah.
had been fighting, what is it? Was it dementia or Alzheimer's for a while now?
Yeah.
And
Oh.
very early. It feels he was only like 68, right? So
I don't even know if he was even 68.
it might have been even younger than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Anybody knows how old he was? Put it in the chat.
I thought he was 63. Maybe I've
Maybe
read it wrong.
63, maybe.
I could have very well read it wrong, but kind of like as people do, they see a name. Now, obviously, his signature stuff is really expensive right now.
Mhm.
I mean, but this is a very common book. I mean, this was one of the first Image books, so it was printed to the moon. But I mean, 9/8 of this were like $50 or $60, and now they're $100. So
63. You're right. You're right.
Yo, still
Stein.
a fucking cool ass cover, man.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna buy it, buy the middle finger one.
Oh yeah,
I like the 3D one too.
that's good.
Yeah. So
I mean, the last issue I think is probably more collectible than this, but
Has this book cemented itself to being iconic yet?
this
it's
Yeah.
been iconic for a long time.
I mean, it screams 90s.
Here's what
Like-
I would suggest. The ultimate Max book to get is Max number 1, the first day issue. And you guys know I've talked about this before. Image did these first day issues with Golden Apple, where the day of release, they had the artist in the store signing copies, and it came with a COA or special thing on the back that said first day issue. And they did one for the Max that is so hard to find. And to me, those are the special Image number 1s. They only did them with Image number 1s, and it locks it in as a historical book to me, because just like the Spider's Web, Spider-Man number 1, there was a time that it was only done the day of release, and that's important. So, all right, number 8 this week. Midnight Man issue number 1, the high score variant 1 in 50 ratio. Did you read this yet, Stein?
if it's a book that just if it's a book just came out, I didn't make it no story.
I'll
read
send you. I'll send you a PDF. It's so good, Stein. You would
Okay.
Make
love
him buy
it, bro.
it, dude. Don't send him a PDF. Make him buy it.
Shut up,
you-
Joe.
You would
Send it to
love
me
it,
too
dude.
while you're at it.
It's so good, bro. So good.
I'm not getting to no store in 2 days.
Here,
Well-
I'll read it to you. Let me get it.
Oh, I need that as content.
And
Redhood released Mark Spears
news
books.
the news came
Oh,
out
yeah, man.
also that this is not just a one shot. It'll be an ongoing now. So that's a big deal. And he sold out of the if you guys didn't see he sold out of these in like seconds on his site. The Nintendo NES one and the Terminator one. I didn't even get one. So, congratulations to everybody that got one of these. They sold out in seconds on his website. Really, really cool. But other than the NES one, this one right here is my favorite because it's such an more important moment in the book. And I love that he made this as a cover.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
Yeah. Ryan says, can you give a little about the book? Hopefully that you are reading Monsters. If you're reading Monsters, you'll understand this a little bit more, but you don't have to. But basically, it's the story of a robot becoming sentient, and how that robot becomes sentient. And very, very good story. Excellent writing. Shout out to I believe Chase. Was it Chase that helped him write issue number 9 and helped him write Lucas?
It was Lucas.
Lucas. Okay, so shout out to Lucas for also working on with his dad on this, I believe too. And it's so good, so good. Campbell's asking, when is the Mark Spears Monsters trade paperback coming out? It was supposed to come out months ago, and they keep on having issues for some reason. And I know for sure it's driving Mark crazy because so many people are asking. But hopefully soon. That's all we know.
Because he talked about it on the panel, right? And I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's been issues with the hardcover, but the normal trade paperback covers are going to come out soon. Is what I kind of remember him saying from the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is this one selling for?
75.
Ooh, nice. For 1 in 50. So very cool. All the covers for Midnight Man are great, by the way. All right. Moving on to number 7 this week. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, issue number 5. This is the Edo Virgin 1 in 50.
Edo.
Mm-hmm.
This one is doing 80. But I think if you're going to get an Edo book, I think that there is a Thundercats book that's better.
I couldn't agree more, bro. And I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. I'm going to drop the link. It looks like there's just a few left of these available on the site on dynamicforces.com. So print run of 500. Only 450 were available because 50 of them were going to become APs for the artist. But yeah, if you go over to Dynamic Forces and use the code word BEYOND, I think you get 10% off as well. So yeah, $35 for the set and a killer Edo book.
I jumped into the Dynamic Forces whatnot and bought one of Brian's spot foils.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
How good do those spot foils look, right? With the mirror?
Oh my gosh. It's sitting right over there. It looks so good.
I haven't seen them yet, dude. I haven't seen them in hand yet.
Do you want me to grab it?
I would love to, yes.
Hey, that's what she said.
By the way, you guys, big shout out to Edo, an amazing artist. He is out of Japan, doing a bunch of great covers. But there is something I want to talk about real quick, and that is we've heard news of recent artists becoming quote-unquote exclusive with certain retailers, and I have a real big opinion on that I will be talking about on a members-only session for Beyond Wednesday soon. So, all right, here we go. Look at this. This is the spot foil. Ooh, look how good that looks, bro.
And look, his eyes are spot foiled.
Oh, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's his the sword.
Dude,
in
that's
his
crazy, dude. Those eyeballs look crazy, man.
Right?
I know, right?
Oh, look at that, dude. That's so good.
Don't look into his eyes, dude. You're gonna headache.
and these are
so many.
These are limited to 100.
Yeah,
Wow,
which is
that's sick.
so cool. Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Dynamic Forces. Big shout out to Dynamite, Nick Brucci, and Jeff Mazza for working with me and the crew and being so helpful. This is the first of many, hopefully, Beyond Wednesday's curated program goodies that we're working on over at Dynamic Forces. And The only thing I can say about the next one that is looking like it's going to be next is that there could be Eternia in the equation. We'll have to see.
Yee or Hood, how much do you think an Edo spot foil numbered out of 100? How much do you think that would cost?
100.
It was $25.
Are you serious?
25. I'm dead serious.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
$25.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of buying like Mark's like low print run books like a year ago or 2 years ago, when everyone's like, oh yeah, whatever on him. And then that's what it reminds me of.
I think that there's this sweet spot, and we've talked about this before. I think, to me, the sweet spot in pricing for a variant 500 print run or less is like $15 to $35. That's the sweet spot, if you can pull it off. And it's hard to. And big shout out to Dynamic Forces for doing that.
Yeah.
I wonder, did you ever ask him if how we can get some more of those stickers?
Yes,
for
I did.
Dynamic Forces.
And
What'd he say?
I'm working on a skull version of that sticker, the Beyond Wednesday skull version of that sticker for the continuation of the Beyond Wednesdays program over there.
Wow,
So that'd be sick.
Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, big shout out to everybody that bought into that. Thanks, Stein, for picking one of those up. Like, that was awesome. That was a really cool thing. And big shout out to Ito. I mean, continuing to put out great books. This is a great cover. This is the second Power Rangers cover that has been on the list in the last month, I believe. And there is a trade version of this, but the 1 in 50 version is much better, in my opinion. So, and what is this one selling for?
80.
80 on the secondary market. Not bad. Not bad at all. He's got some Something Is Killing the Children stuff that's coming out. That is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, who was that retailer that we signed that skateboard for? The Grommet skateboard?
It is, Eugene. It is. That retailer was, I don't know if it's a retailer, but Out of This World Comics is what he goes by. So shout out to him. I believe it's Out of This World Comics. Really good dude. Hung out during the whole event, whole con. And he had a Grommet skateboard that he had us all sign, which was super fun. Super fun.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. I didn't really get the chance much to talk to him, man, but thank you so much for letting me do that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome to sign that. I always saw him that Friday. Did you see him throughout the weekend?
I saw him on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Friday and Saturday, I believe.
And I believe he was there on Wednesday night at Hell's Destroyers too.
Oh man, you should have told Nate that he was there on Saturday, because he was hoping that Nate could sign the board. And then I think
he still needs Nate, Leg, and Stein. So
okay.
Yep. So, all right. Next, number 6 this week. Here's the book, ladies and gentlemen. Feral issue number 21, the G.I. Joe homage, which was the 1 in 25. And as soon as we saw this, when it got when it got solicited, we all knew that this was going to be on the lists. And I could see this being like a multiple week book. It's going to hopefully get some more eyes on it. And what a great
They still
homage.
had them available at Midtown. I ordered quite a few, not even 5 days ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! I might have to go check that out.
$20.
Oh,
I do believe they're sold out now.
Okay, sorry guys.
nice pickup, bro. Nice pickup.
When you share me the link, dude.
Hey man,
Share the link, bro. Send them a link.
Sure.
I thought you guys already bought it.
You guys send us a link anyways, just in case.
But great story. If you guys haven't read it yet, it is awesome. And great character in Ghost. And as you know, we talked about on Wednesday night, there's a great cameo at the end of this issue that brings it all full circle. And over the next 4 issues, it's going to be a flip book. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, that whole crew over there is doing great jobs. And again, big shout out to that crew and Big Clutch for pulling this off. The Feral 21 homage of Monsters #1 that we did a variant for, thanks to Clutch. And on the back, we've got all of our fur babies on the back. So very, very cool. If you guys want one of those, go to bigclutch.com. Limited to 500 printed. Only, I think, 100 are available. 100 or 150. But
yeah, shout out to Razor Comics for that 18-cent super chat. Thank you, man.
and our beautiful puppies on the back of a comic issue. Gotta love it. All right, it keeps going. It keeps going. All right, next, number 5 this week. Speaking of Dan Quintana, Kill All Immortals 2, issue number 3, the Dan Quintana open order variant, selling for a grip.
Yeah, this came out, I think, last week. Was selling for $5, which was cover price. Now it is 25 to 30.
Yeah.
And what is Quintana stuff is going crazy kind of across the board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Big time.
He had to change his, or he's signing now with a paintbrush.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous because it takes so long.
It actually didn't take that long. It takes him probably a minute to do, and it takes
a minute to do an autograph. That's a long time, bro.
It's a really cool autograph, though, right?
It is.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, to me, I feel like it's kind of worth it. But I mean, it's faster than you think. I've definitely seen other artists that still sign in Sharpies take longer on autos. So it's just relative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, I waited longer for a JTC auto than I did for Quintana's. If that tells you anything.
Huh?
And his is just like a little scribble, you know what I mean?
His is a scribble.
And it's little.
And it's small, yeah.
What is this one selling for again?
This is selling for 25 to 30.
Not bad.
I'd pay $25 for this.
It's open order too. That's what's crazy. What was the original price? Probably like $4.99 or something like that.
Yeah,
$5.
$5. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'll bet you can still find it this week on some shelves somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, totally. Yep. Great cover. All right. Spot number 4 this week, and we got to talk about this one because to me, this is by far the best battle damaged variant yet by Kirkham. Invincible returns issue number 1, the facsimile variant, C2E2 variant by Tyler Kirkham that has a amazing battle damage cover. Omni-Man wearing Battle Beast fur. I mean, this is the best, right? Is there another better battle damage than this?
When you got Clutch saying that this is a fantastic cover, like that's the seal right there of approval,
Oh, yeah.
But is it $125 cool?
Well, what's it limited to? It's like limited to
1,200.
It sounds like any of the other battle damage.
Yeah.
Kirkham books. So, I mean, did they do the whole foil and virgin treatment to this one too? Or is it just this?
I don't know.
I think it's just this. Well,
I like that better, honestly.
I mean, it's all it's selling, but if they're going to sell out of these, which I'm sure they have, because this one had a ton of sales at 125. So if they're going to sell out of them at 125, you know that they're going to redo it.
Yeah, Davis only had a few left. I saw in his whatnot today.
I very rarely call in favors. Very rarely. I've only done it for maybe the amount of times I count on one hand, and I called in a favor for this one. I had to.
Oh, damn it!
I had to, dude. I said, I gotta get one, man. What's it gonna take?
I'm not gonna say which book I'm going after because the person hasn't secured one yet, but I'll say it if it happens.
Yeah.
On which book?
Out of C2E2.
But out of C2E2, yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, most people like that know my collection probably can guess, but I don't want to jinx it either.
Yeah.
Is it a Killing the Kids book?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
And it's a badass one too. That's
Oh,
kind
you know
of
exactly
a
what you-
homage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I love this one. Great job, Kirkham. The best battle damage one yet. And I'll be the first to say that I was kind of getting tired of the battle damage stuff. But when you go back to the original well of the Invincible battle damage, and then you throw this on there, holy shit, is this good?
Yeah.
Such a great. The mythos of Battle Beast and in this costume for Omni-Man, and like, yeah, holy shit, is that good? Really good. Yep. Frankie says Invincible 129 is the first cover with Throg and Battle Beast pelt. Yep. All right, moving on. Number 3 this week. A gorgeous Lucio Perillo Thundercats variant. This is the final issue of Thundercats Volume 1 from Dynamite, issue number 25, and this is the Virgin 1 in 15 Perillo variant. Damn.
Come on, Joe.
Mama. Mama. I got my Perillo mama. It's hold on. Hold on. There we go. A mama. A mama. It's my Perillo mama.
You can get this one with the trade dress, but I think this one is pretty enough to
Agreed.
You want the version on this one.
Yes. Agreed. Beautiful. What's this one selling for?
It looks like Carla, dude.
40.
Wow.
So it's a 1 in 15, and generally the 1 in 15s of these don't sell for. I mean, they might sell for $10. Yeah. Yeah. So the fact that it's hitting 40.
Meow.
Damn, dude.
But this one I could see people just getting this one and throwing it in a PC.
Yeah.
This one might be a year from now. This one might be pretty hard to find.
Yeah. Agreed.
Easily.
Beautiful. All right. Number 2 this week. Capes, issue number 5, the Corey Walker 1 in 10 variant, which I'm not surprised that it's selling for this much, considering it's a Corey Walker cover on a quote-unquote Invincible tie-in type book, right? Capes, of course, known for being one of the books where they previewed Walking Dead back in the day, but this is the new series by Robert Kirkman, the new Capes series.
$50 for this.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Corey Walker, man. That's that Invincible crossover strength.
I guess.
Have you started watching this season?
I never made it past. What season are they on? 4?
4.
I never made it past season. I think I only made it halfway through season 2.
Really?
Oh wow.
Bro.
Oh wait. Here's the follow-up question. Did you finish Stranger Things yet? Because I know you started that.
Nope. I still only made it through two episodes in season 2.
Oh.
Oh wow. You're taking it slow. All right.
Well, I haven't watched it since Christmas. So when my daughter was home, we watched the first season over Christmas break, and when she went back to school, we haven't watched it since. So.
Oh, and I'm assuming she's already past spring break, so that means you're probably not going to get to watch it until the summer.
Next Christmas.
Yeah. Her
next Christmas.
she comes. I mean, they get done with school like the 1st of May, or so. Like they've got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So you'll start up soon again.
Probably not. I never have time. I can't. I haven't watched half the movies, half the shows. I haven't watched any of these shows that come out. I just don't have time.
Yeah.
But It is what it is.
All right, you guys, here we go. The #1 book of the week, and this is glorious. I've been waiting on this one. Monstrous #1 is on the Hot 10 list 10 years later. I love this series. I have the entire series through like I want to say like issue 50 something that I've been sitting on. I've got like 4 issue #1s. I've got some that I'm going to crack and send and have Hood press, and signed versions from Midtown that I've been saving. I love this series. It is amazing. And now with option news, I'm stoked to see that this is on the list.
I sold the second print that I found at Half Price Books at its height. Like what, 20
for like $75 raw?
Shit, no, I had it in a 9.8 and I should have kept it.
Yeah, that second print's tough to find.
Mm-hmm. I've got the third and first print still.
Yeah, the third print's really hard to find too.
Yeah.
So, yep, there it is. Yep. Hold on, keep that up. Keep that up. Yeah, that's tough to find right there.
I'm getting the first one.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested, hit me up.
He always sets the book down by the time you put him on the big screen. It's always funny.
It took me so long to finally get a 9.8 in issue #1, and I finally did, and then I included it in a Stein pack. And
of course you did.
I mean, these had dropped. 9.8s had dropped all the way down to like $100 to $125.
Yep.
And now they're right back up to $350 to $400.
Right back where it's like we were out of the snap, dude. You know what I mean? We got snapped back and everything's back where it was.
It only took 5 years, right?
Yeah. But that's how long the snap was, right?
Yeah.
Was it that long? I thought it was a little bit more.
Now, if you are buying this
5 years.
And this issue 1 is thick. It is a thick book. So if you're trying to buy a raw to try and get a 9.8, it's not the easiest 9.8 to get because it is so thick.
Hey, this thick one right here is a 9.8. It's really thick. It's a 9.8.
People are asking what it's about. It's very like dark fantasy-esque in like this weird like Art Deco world. It's just dark fantasy is the best way to explain it. If that makes sense. Political intrigue, dark fantasy type shit.
The title started back up again, like what, a year ago?
Yep.
Yeah,
they're still going.
But the art is phenomenal.
Yeah, Sonnet Decade is awesome. He's a really good artist.
The best way to explain it is like what's that manga, Princess Mononoke? It's like Princess Mononoke meets Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool comparison.
So let me go back to where we were here. And what was this one selling for in secondary market again?
The Monstrous?
Yeah.
9.8s are $350 to $400 again.
Wow.
It's like 3x from where it was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them sold already, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
One sold not too long ago right now.
So what books are featured on your next eBay live sale, Brian?
I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I might save the Monsters. Yeah. I'm gonna get them pressed and graded first because they are signed.
Yeah. If you have, since you have a bit, I would get my feet wet already with the option news.
Yeah.
A little bit wet the whistle.
Well, I'm gonna definitely put up probably the lot on eBay. Like the 1 through. I'll put like a 1 through 50 lot up or something like that.
Someone sold it probably a week too early. I saw they had issues 1 through 40, and they basically went for like $120.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
yeah, dude! And they all looked high grade.
So like
if they would just waited
price.
1 week, dude, they could have probably gotten $500.
Hey, I found out if I had waited another week for my Spider-Man rookie card, it would not have sold. Because someone we know put one on auction. It sold for, and it was a PSA 2.5, and it sold less than mine. And then
wow.
the buyer canceled on them. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
So yeah. So I guess we'll talk about it more for drama alert tomorrow. No, I'm
Yeah.
just-
Oh, dude, drama alert's gonna be crazy tomorrow night. I've got so many stories for drama.
What
alert. It's
happened?
nuts. Oh, dude, there's so much going on in the world of cards, Pokemons, comics. I mean, just
MegaCon
so
drama?
much, so much drama. It's unreal. A matter of fact, I want to do something with Hood that I was thinking about the other day. I wrote it down. I can't remember, but I want to sit down with you and do a members only special on something Hood, and I can't remember what it was, but something that I want to sit down with you and talk about on a members only video. But yeah, a lot of craziness. We're gonna tomorrow night, Modern Comic Mayhem. If you're gonna be at C2E2, make sure you go up to Boom and ask for Greg. Let him know that, show him proof of you being in a House of Stein or Beyond Wednesdays members group for the YouTube channel. And if you get there quick enough, you'll get either a free Sveta variant or a free Frizen blind bag. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I mean, can't thank Greg enough for that. Great job. Everything that he does.
I'm trying to think of which one I would choose in that spot. Going up there and as a viewer, like which one do you choose?
I think I'd probably have to take this Sveta.
The Sveta's nice.
Yeah.
But the Frizen blind bags, you have a chance of getting a remark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So less risk with the Sveta,
Oh, that's true.
more gamble with the Frizen. Oh, but then you might get sued for Boom might get sued for having blind bags because you don't know what you're getting.
Why would they? Because they're very transparent on it. They tell you exactly how many packs and your odds.
I'm just making fun of the people that are suing whatnot for
gambling,
the sports card. Yeah, for the breaks.
Oh yeah. Mel still needs to send out some cards I need from his break like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, big shout out to Boom. I mean, they're killing it. This is some of the stuff that they have available at C2E2. And, if you go by, like I said, ask for Greg, show him that you're a member, and you might get something cool out of it. They have some of the best variants in the game for cons, and Flops, Sveta, Jenny, just killing it over there. Look how good those look.
Man, but the t-shirts, right?
Oh yeah,
Something is killing you. The Something is Killing the Children Nirvana homage.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, look how good these look.
Oh, that print.
Yeah,
I really like that print where it's the the Warhol homage.
Yep. And there's the
James lucked out so hard on that cover.
There's the Alice Ever After.
Do you like the red or the black and white?
I like both of them, and I hoping to get one soon. I haven't gotten one yet. I'm gonna keep an eye out there on the secondary market. But yeah, look at that. So very, very cool stuff. Shout out to the people over at Boom and their whole con team for doing such a great job over there, and just continuing to kill it. Love those guys.
With MegaCon moving to like May, I might go to the C2E2 next year if it's still in March. Because I had fun last year when I went.
C2E2 is nice.
It's a great convention center. Like there's good places to eat, and then cannabis is legal, so like full on rec or whatever.
I want the Frizen color variant so bad. The black and white and the color variant of the chainsaw one so bad, dude. All these are great, but the best one, hopefully they show it. Oh, they didn't show it.
That's from her table.
It's from her table?
It's directly from the artist.
Oh, I gotta get one of those, dude. So great stuff.
That's a low print run too. It's like $250, $150.
Zabit says Cover Price is having a panel with Jenny at C2E2, 4 p.m. in room 402A to talk about art, process, comics, and more. There will be a giveaway too. Zabit, if you can, call in a favor for me. I want one of the chainsaw books. See, that's how you call in a favor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the House of Stein Hot 10 show for the week of March 27th. Great show. Come hang out with us tomorrow night, Beyond Wednesdays, Modern Comic Mayhem. Stein, what do you say?
See you.
Check you later.
All right, starting off with our Golden Age honorable mention this week, a big sale on Wow, What a Magazine, issue number 3 from 1936, a CGC 7.0 sold for a lot, $7,300. This is an all-time high in any grade for a book from 1936. Has a Will Eisner cover. Bob Kane is also done work on this, as well as a lot of other famous creators. And very cool book. How about Popeye and also what looks to be Dillinger on the cover by Will Eisner? All right, our honorable mention, regular honorable mention, Absolute Wonder Woman number 17, the Hume C2E2 Unmasked Virgin variant. This one, C2E2 exclusive this week, selling for $70 raw on the secondary market. Number 10, Chuck Norris, issue number 1 from 1987. This is the first Chuck Norris in a solo title. CGC 9/8 are up to $350 on this book. Rest in peace to the late Chuck Norris. Also, rest in peace to the late Sam Keith, died way too young, way too early, 63 years old. Now we're seeing the Max issue number 1, 9/8, selling for $100 plus on the secondary market. At number 8, Midnight Man, issue number 1, the 1 in 50 high score variant, killer variant for an image that is such a big part of the story, and this one is selling for $75 on the secondary market. At number 7, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, issue number 5. This is the Ito 1 in 50 Virgin variant, selling for $80 on the secondary market. Another great cover by the great new up-and-coming artist Ito out of Japan. Number 6 this week, Feral, issue number 21. A silent issue done the best way that I've read a silent issue in a long time. Ghost, the cat Ghost, a deaf cat, makes this story just play out perfect. It's a heart wrencher, and it means even more to us here over Beyond Wednesdays, as we love this 1 in 25 G.I. Joe 21 homage. This one is selling on the secondary market for $40, but also a big shout out to the creative team over at Feral and Big Clutch for putting out the Beyond Wednesdays variant, which is a Monsters number 1 homage that includes on the back of it pictures of our current and rest in peace fur babies that have passed to the Rainbow Bridge on it. You guys can pick those up over at bigclutch.com while they last. There's only 150 available. At number 5, Kill All Immortals 2, issue number 3, the Dan Quintana open order variant. This one is selling for $25 to $30 on the secondary market. Number 4 this week, the best, in my opinion, battle damage cover that Kirkham has done yet. Invincible Returns number 1, the facsimile variant, C2E2 foil, and this thing is fantastic. Omni-Man wearing the Battle Beast pelt as armor, and like I said, this is the best, in my opinion. This is the best Kirkham Battle Damage cover yet. And this one is selling for a decent amount on the secondary market, $125, only 1,200 printed. At number 3, Thundercats, issue number 25, the final issue of Volume 1 over at Dynamite. And this is the 1 in 15 Perillo Virgin variant of Chitara on the cover, and it is fantastic. This one is selling for $40 raw on the secondary market. At number 2, Capes, issue number 5, the Cory Walker 1 in 10. And this one is blowing people away as it is being picked up for $50 on the secondary market. This is a book out this week, and it goes to show you that Invincible anything is hot. And you got a quote-unquote Invincible tie-in, and Cory Walker, an Invincible artist, doing the cover. So $50 on the secondary market for this 1 in 10. And at number 1, the option news for Monstress has hit. So Monstress issue number 1 is taking off. The Santa Takeda cover A is selling in CGC 98 for $350 to $400. Marjorie Liu and Santa Takeda series is fantastic, and I hope they do this one right. This has been the House of Stein Hot 10 list and show for March 27th, 2026. We'll see you next time. Adios.